In addition to being considered the best soccer player of Brazil, Neymar is a man who knows how to enjoy life with a lot of unbelievable tons of money. But have you ever stopped to think about how this player lives? In this video, you will discover what Neymar Junior's life is all about. Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, and check the option all. But here is, you have to do all of that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments. Hashtag #AllAboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Career. Born in '92 in Mogi das Cruzes municipality of São Paulo State, Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. is the greatest Brazilian football player today. From poor origins, Neymar's career began as early as the age of 3. With learning to walk and talk, he also began to develop his skills with the ball. His skills was improving until he managed to reach the base of Santos, a Brazilian football team. He was so talented at the age of 15 that he has already receiving $2,000 a month, and was responsible for helping to support his family. From then on, his career took off. In a few years, he became known in Brazil and around the world. In 2013, he went to play for Barcelona, one of the greatest teams in the world, where he stayed until 2017, when he go to the Paris Saint-Germain for a value that made him, at the time, the most expensive player of all time. Currently, Neymar Junior is considered one of the greatest football players in the world, and is Brazil wants to probably receive the title of the best player in the world by FIFA. Mentions. When it comes to investing in mansions, spare money is not part of Neymar's vocabulary. The player's most famous houses is a mansion in the Jardim Acapulco condominium in Guarujá. In fact, this mansion became very well known during the 2014 World Cup, when he got injured and several fans went to the door of his residence to shout his name. It is known that it is one of the first houses acquired by the player when he was playing for Santos at the time, and he paid around $900,000. Recently, the player's investments returned to the headlines when he decided to buy the mansions that belong to Cláudia Raia and Enzo Celulari, Brazilian celebrities, who are parents of Bruna Marquezine's boyfriend, and Bruna is Neymar's ex-girlfriend. The sophisticated mansion is located in the Itengá district, on the west side of the Rio de Janeiro, one of the most expensive square meters in the city. The property is on a huge plot of 3,500 square meters, which has a large outdoor area full of green areas, being a perfect place to rest, having a close contact with nature. And the second that was reported in the media, this beautiful mansion that belonged to the Brazilian actress was sold to Neymar for a huge amount of $2 million. The player's most famous and richest mansion is located in the Portobello condominium in Mangaratiba in the state of Rio. The stunning house is located on a plot of 12,000 square meters, where it has a helipad, which is the main means of transport to reach the property. The place manages to offer a lot of comfort and fun for Neymar to enjoy with his partners, something that Neymar likes a lot. On the property, there are very interesting spaces, such as synthetic tennis court, swimming pool with a 25-meter lane, gym equipped with high-quality appliances, movie theaters, spa integrated with nature, gourmet spaces with barbecue, wine cellar with capacity for more than 3,000 bottles, a jacuzzi integrated with a sauna, among many other things that only millionaire mansion can offer. According to HomePro, the property was acquired by the player after watching the video of the house that was posted on YouTube, which at the moment has almost 2 million views. And to enjoy all of that, you can imagine that it's necessary to invest an astronomical amount. According to what was reported on the media at the time, Neymar had to spend around $5.6 million in this incredible mansion. Cars. One of Neymar's great passions is his luxury cars. It's no wonder he's been seen with cars that cost a fortune. Among them is a Audi Q5, a beautiful SUV that he received as a gift from the automaker that was a sponsor of the team he was playing at the time, Barcelona. Raising the price a little, he already had a performance of the Audi RS7 Sportback, which was another little gift he got from the Audi while playing at Barcelona. This time the treat cost a little more, around $150,000. He has also been spotted with a Audio R8 Spider, a vehicle that caused a lot of controversy during a 2012 auto show, when he used the car and forgot to return with the same. Do you believe? The price of the car at the time was estimated at around $240,000. One of his greatest achievements was the acquisition of the Ferrari 458 Spider, a dazzling car that is a dream of many people. And that was no different with Neymar. And to have this beautiful car, the player needs to invest around $300,000. Another Ferrari, even more luxurious, has ever appeared with the GTC4 Lusso model, a supercar that, despite being worth a fortune, already made Neymar go through a mess when the car keys weren't working properly. Luxury apartments. The soccer stars also like to invest in luxury apartments. Only in the state of Santa Catarina, he has 3 properties. One of them is located in Itapema, in the Vila dos Corais building, a building facing the beach with a beautiful view of the sea. According to some journalists, the Neymar's apartment is a huge, having about 450 square meters, which is all he wants to stay with his friends. And to acquire this beautiful property, Neymar needed to spend around $1 million. But the player's most sophisticated apartment in Santa Catarina, without a doubt, is his credible penthouse at the Yacht House Residence Club in Balneário Camboriú. It is none other than the tallest building in all of Latin America, with 81 floors and over 280 meters in each. This project is so big that it's the Brazilian construction with the largest contracting ever made, being considered the largest residential project in the country. And of course, the apartments in this building live up to all this grandeur. All apartments have a panoramic view, which is the main feature of the property. And when the player wants to have fun, there is no need to leave the resort, as it has a huge luxury leisure area with more than 10,000 square meters and a 6-star hotel service. And although the building is not ready yet, several other famous people in Brazil have already secured their apartment there, such as Luan Santana, Sorocaba, Alexander Pires, among many others. And to acquire a quadruplex penthouse in the tallest building in the country, Neymar needed to invest a real fortune. According to some sources, the player's apartment is valued at around $6 million. Jets. To have fulfill your schedule in the most different places in the world, Neymar has a beautiful jet at your disposal. He has already been seen, for example, in a Phenom 100, a small business aircraft manufactured by the Brazilian brand Embraer. The craft is very modern and can carry up to 5 passengers, offering a lot of comfort and luxury. No wonder it's valued at around $3 million. But Neymar's most richest aircraft is the Cessna Citation 608 model, a very sophisticated mid-size American business jet. The interior of the star plane is well suited and refined, be able to carry up to 12 people with a flight autonomy of over 5,000 miles. And to be able to take advantage of this incredible aircraft, some say that the boy needed to invest around 7 million euros. Helicopter. And so as not to waste time in the chaotic traffic that exists in Brazil, Neymar also has helicopters to help you to get around. The first one had to EC130 B4 model, a treat that at the time was valued at around $1 million. But it was in 2019 that he surprised everyone when he came up with a more modern and luxurious one. One of Neymar's aircraft is the AG145 model, a helicopter with a capacity for up to 10 passengers. And to make this toy look good, he made a point of customizing the benches with the symbol of Batman, their star's favorite superhero, who even has statues of the character in his house and even a tattoo on his back. And according to what was reported in the media, to acquire this helicopter, the Neymars had to pay around $10 million. Yacht. To enjoy the calls with his partners, in 2012, he bought a rich in his yacht. The athlete's vessel is of Azimuth 78 model, manufactured by the renowned Italian boat brand Azimuth Yachts. The yacht is a 3 stories and 25 meters long, enough to accommodate all of these courses. And if Neymar wants to spend a few days on board, there are 4 suites that offer a lot of comfort. And the price he needs to invest to have all of that was the modest amount of $2 million around. Fortune. As one of the highest paid athletes in the world, is a fact that Neymar has already accumulated a great asset during all these years. In real estate alone, he has a large amount invested. Some sources claim, for example, that there are 36 properties in his and his family's name. As a football player, he earns a fortune monthly. As reported by a French newspaper, the striker receives a salary of $3 million per month. And although this astronomical value, this is only part of their knowledge. That's because Neymar is an international celebrity, and the biggest companies in the world are willing to invest millions of dollars to associate his image with his. His figure is so powerful. Only on Instagram, for example, Neymar has one of the most followed profiles in the world, having over 150 million followers on the platform, where he takes the opportunity to advertise for large companies such as Diesel, Red Bull, Airbnb, Puma, among others. And according to some sources, it is estimated that the price of one post of the player's Instagram exceeds $600,000. And according to Forbes magazine, adding all his sources of income, it is estimated that Neymar Junior has accumulated throughout his career a wealth of around 95 million euros. But it is just an estimate. It could be that the player actually has an even bigger fortune. Hey, you liked the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment. And tell some suggestions of another videos. And hopefully we gonna do it all about channel. Your curiosity in videos.